there's the fabulous Bloody Tears. Huh. Oh, sounds like there's a lot of decent content. But let's just go for the original Castlevania here. Transylvania, a small peaceful country in the heart of medieval Europe. The people of Transylvania whisper the legend of Dracula to their children at bedtime, only half believing it to be true. The forces of good keep a watchful eye over the land, protecting all who live here. But even during constant vigil, the forces of evil manage to prevail once every century. Each time this happens, human beings with evil hearts begin to chant unspeakable prayers. This is Dracula, the Prince of Darkness, resurrected upon the face of the earth. And each time he is manifested, his powers grow stronger. Once long ago, Dracula was indeed revived in this manner. However, his ambitions to plunge the world into darkness and to build a kingdom of the evil were crushed by the hero Christopher Belmont. Following Dracula's demise at the hands of Christopher Belmont, the Transylvanian countryside slept peacefully for 100 years. Then one Easter night, the townspeople were celebrating a joyous holiday with a splendid carnival. But in the ruins of the old monastery on the edge of town, the followers of darkness were holding a black mass to revive the evil count and give him eternal life. They poured a sacrifice of human blood over his remains, and as they did so, an ominous thundercloud enveloped the town. And I didn't read that in time, so let's let that roll around again. I don't think I've ever read this backstory before, by the way. I don't know if that was in the original box of the NES game. I don't think so. I got Sheila chirping on the other side in here, it's ridiculous. So, sorry, hold the Black Master revive the evil count and give him eternal life. They poured a sacrifice of human blood over his remains. As they did so, an ominous thundercloud enveloped the town. Suddenly, a single bolt of lightning pierced the monastery. In that instant, Dracula, the Prince of Darkness, returned to this world to begin a new reign of terror. But all was not lost. The successor to the Belmont family bloodline, let's try that again, a young man by the name of Simon was determined to rid the land of this terrible evil. Taking a mysterious whip left him by his father, he ventured into Dracula's castle to face the count alone. Hey Richard, how's it going? Watch replay. I wonder if that's like somebody playing through the game. I should probably make sure that I am on game mode on my TV, otherwise this is gonna be a fucking lag central. Okay, yeah, I'm on game mode. Grand. Well, here we have one of the best video game pieces of music ever. Well, maybe this isn't the very best, like the Castlevania series though? Oh yeah. These controls are weird. What the hell? What Looney Toad quack are these controls? That's nuts. Oh, I fucked that up. Okay, this is gonna sound like... No, it's okay. I think it's okay. So you have to use square to jump and triangle to whip. And you can't use X to jump. Instead, X is whip, and that's really weird. I don't know why that feels so weird to me, but it just is. And that really took me unawares for some reason then. It's not like Mega Man, the Mega Man collection on the GameCube, but it's still equally odd. Oh yeah? I'm trying to think, Richard, when I first would have played this here. I think before we got the NES ourselves, there was like a friend of the family who had an NES, and he had Mario 2 and stuff like that there, so before we actually got one, he had that with Rob the Robot, and when we actually did get an NES, it didn't have Rob the Robot. Instead we got the one with, it's for my older brother. He got the one with the Turtles game, which was brutally hard, and yeah, I think though, from what I remember, he had Castlevania, or at least had a land of Castlevania, and that's how I first played that, and that was before we got our own NES. I'm almost 100% sure. I'm sure you're not that interested, but from what I remember, he had Simon's Quest before I seen actual Castlevania, but I didn't see much of it. Turtles was? Have you ever beaten that game? I keep meaning to go back and, like, you know, confront like an old like demon from my past and actually beat it, and I've seen like people do speed runs where they make it look easy, but even then they're usually admitting it's really hard. But I kind of think, okay, well, I've beaten Holy Diver, surely I can beat Turtles. Like, I mean, if I've beaten Castlevania 3, surely I can beat it. You know, they're supposed to be really hard. Is Kabuki Quantum Fighter supposed to be hard? Because I managed to beat that fairly easily. But I wouldn't at the same time say I'm really good at like 8-bit Castlevania games by any stretch, or like there's certain games that I've never been able to beat. Like, have you ever played Cobra Triangle? That was fucking brutal. Battletoads, never bothered to beat that. And I mean, I know I could learn. I don't know. For some reason I just don't love them enough. That Turtles game, it just felt really, really hard for like a kid's NES game, and I don't know, there was always something about the enemy design of it that I thought was really fucked up. It was like, you know, you weren't just fighting foot soldiers, you were fighting like weird fucking mutants that were never in the show. They were like really, really strange enemy design anyway. I felt like other than the Turtles, the odd foot soldier, and like, you know, the actual bosses, that it didn't really have a lot to do with the Turtles. Maybe that was just me though. I remember, like, Raphael was literally rendered useless as well. Leonardo, bizarrely, was my favourite turtle as a kid, even though he was, like, technically the most boring one. Retrospectively, I'm actually surprised that my favourite wasn't Donatello. But, at the same time, well, I always kind of liked the do-gooder characters when I was a kid for some reason. Like, I preferred Luke Skywalker to Han Solo, believe it or not. I kind of thought Luke was better for some reason. Guess that just means I was kind of a boring kid. And why is there a weird beeping sound? What is that? It sounds like a watch beeping. I'm not sure what's making that noise. Is this free jump? Or is that in the second loop? There's like a bit here where you kind of like don't want to time out, but you like can trigger treasure chests to come here, but it may be on the second loop specifically. Anyway, I'm too distracted by that. Oh, that Medusa head really freaked me out. It was a bit laggy. And there's our first death. Oh, Turtles of Time was fantastic. Yeah, like for a scroll and beat 'em up, I suppose that's not really the term, is it? Scrolling beat 'em up. That's what I used to call them as a kid anyway. I think like Mean Machines used to like classify it that way. But now I've apparently been educated that fighting games are like Street Fighter and beat 'em ups are, well, Turtles in Time essentially in Final Fight. And then I've heard the term brawler be used before. Oh, there was that treasure chest. Brawler's a very weirdly generic one anyway. So, first shitty death so far. That's not a good sign. I was kind of freaked out by its animation. I just literally walked off the edge class. That was really good. I definitely earned that one up. Oh good god. There's like a rhythm to Castlevania, and if you don't get it, well, it's no good. This is totally lagging on me, by the way. Have you noticed that it's a bit laggy? It's not just me. You must see there, like, literally, as soon as those Medusas came off the screen, it stopped lagging. That's pretty disappointing. Like, this is a Castlevania collection. This is the original NES Castlevania. This is not really a game that should have any lag. Not at this day and age. Like, you seen how laggy that was with the Medusas on screen? Maybe it doesn't come across on YouTube, but it's really... I'm surprised at how much that's throwing me off. That and my bad playing, like... Anyway, I'm not playing very well. Regardless of lag. But it's just disorientating enough, and I shouldn't have got that stopwatch. I never really find it particularly useful. It's like useful near the end of the game, and that's about it. What is making that beeping sound? I don't think it's the Castlevania collection. I'm wondering, is it coming from my speakers, or is it coming from my electric cupboard, or the gas cupboard? Oh, that was close. That could have been a hit. And Power Stoner Brawlers, right, okay. I kind of like Power Stone, like a bit. I never played it to a huge degree on the Dreamcast. But it always seemed like it would be fun with 4 players. I think I only ever got playing a 2-player. Maybe like one go of it being 4-player one. But it seemed okay. But I was never a fan of Smash Brothers. I mean, I really fucking tried. I think I unlocked every single character and almost every trophy in Smash Brothers Melee, but I just never really enjoyed it that much. And that's the same for, oh, that was really pretty time there. Come on. Strange. I think I like unlocked every character on the N64 version of Smash Brothers as well, but I played through a good bit of the story of was it Brawl, the one with the like Square Enix story, and I don't know, I just never really cared. I just never really enjoyed the combat that much, and like when I did play it in multiplayer, I just find it more irritating than anything. But I recognize that it's a very like skilled game at the higher tiers and stuff like that there, but I just don't enjoy it, man. I just don't enjoy it at all. You're fucked. This is cheap. She's not a particularly tough boss regardless. Yeah, I definitely much prefer a proper fighting game. Speaking of which, I really would like to play the new Mortal Kombat, but then all the like, what do you call it? Shit. What would you call it? I just heard a lot of bad stuff about not quite pay to win mechanics, but just like real overboard in the DLC with the new Mortal Kombat, and that's a shame, because like, well, I'm never going to be happy about DLC in fighting games, especially day one DLC. You know, I've always found that there to be absolute bullshit, and you know, Street Fighter 5, Mortal Kombat X, even though I loved Mortal Kombat X, and I found like the unlockable stuff all like a lot of fun, you know, there was still the whole fact that there was so many characters behind the DLC, you know. I didn't mind like the stupid movie characters being behind DLC, but you know, classic characters being behind DLC is just a real dick move. It's a real dick move. And yeah, then there's just the fact over the last 10 years, I guess I could admit it's just been as long as 10 years. I've just not really put the time in the fighting games enough. Like Mortal Kombat X is probably one that I put most time into in a long time, and you know, I could win the odd fight online, but at the same time I was definitely like nowhere near pro level player, and it's the same as Street Fighter 5. I think I just want to play more games these days. You know, back in the day when I was a lot younger and kind of like more limited in my games purchases, I could, you know, I would rent a game and basically, you know, even if it was the shittest fucking game ever, like, do you remember Pit Fighter on the NES? Or sorry, not on the NES, on the SNES? It's like literally one of the worst fucking games I've ever played. Still finished it, you know, because apparently that was the worst, stupidest fucking move. I just literally jumped into that enemy. Ugh. And by the way, I forgot to say hello to Andrew. So hi Andrew. There we go. Yeah, so I'm playing really shit at this so far. I mean, I shouldn't be down this much already. Stage 3's where the game starts to get hard, but at the same time, it's nothing compared to Stage 4, so if I'm fucking this, if I'm fucking up this much in Stage 3, that's not a good sign. But hey, it is like 1 AM and I was at Alice in Chains and work, and to be honest, I'm kind of still running on fumes from the weekend as well. It was kind of a lot of long trips. Yeah, let's actually use the watch this time. This is the justifiable use of it when I'm not playing well. Jesus, I'm just fucking taking hits. Stupid hits. Alice in Chains were okay. The sound, it was like in the Belfast Telegraph building, and I wasn't wild on the sound. It's kind of like closest sound I could really compare it to would have been the King's Hall, and I always found like it just doesn't really, that kind of sound doesn't really suit a rock gig to me. It's too echoey, and that meant, in my opinion, like I couldn't really get a good feel for like their harmonies, you know, and like I've always sort of felt like the dual vocals, like fair enough, it's not Lane Staney, it's Duval, and it feels okay. I like a lot of stuff that he sings, you know, and he does a very good Lane impression, but anyway, it was kind of like hard because the room was sort of like so echoey and so reverby to see if the like vocal interplay was properly working. It just, I couldn't really get a good feel for it, and that was a shame, but that's not their fault really. But yeah, it was a pretty good set. Can't really argue. Good mix of old stuff, some decent new stuff. I'm not mad fussed on their latest album. It's kind of just okay. I preferred the one before, The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. It was a bit better. Jesus wept, I'm playing so fucking poor. Maybe I should stop yammering and start playing well. Let's try that again. That was a fucking piss poor effort. I'm gonna use my shit excuse that I do have a decent let's play of this here though. No save states. Ow! But can't remember how much practice I put in before I actually did that there playthrough. I just remember actually beating Dracula without the holy water. And I was quite proud because, not Dracula, God. Beating Dracula without holy water ain't no big thing. Beating death without the holy water, and that's pretty fucking... That's pretty tough. Death in this game is no cakewalk. Like, comparing the death in Simon's Quest, for instance, where he just may as well not even be there. Yeah, I didn't want the axe anyway. Although actually it probably wouldn't have been so bad. It's all about finding the right tools. You see, I'm thinking about having the holy water for the boss. And then again, the holy water's probably not great for the boss of this here, because it's the mummies. I might be making a lot of full mistakes. But listen to that class music. Oh, what am I doing? That's like a real Mega Man trap I'm falling for there. Didn't time that right. And now I should be dead. I'm definitely dead in the next room anyway. I think that means a trip back here, the long trip back here. Yeah, this is a death. What's this random feeling? Bollocks. Oh, speed. Shouldn't have stayed the whip. That was almost speed tech there. Getting damage boosted through the floor. However, it almost certainly wasn't deliberate. And again, I'm not timing those whips right. You pretty much time them so that you know when you're going to be hitting him at the same time the fireball's going to come out of his mouth. See? And that's what happens if you fuck it up. Gotta play better. Oh, this is spectacularly poor. Right, I may as well just put down the controller. This is some, oh yeah, the knockbacks in this are brutal. I think Turtle had a bit of that as well. Turtles had a bit of the knockback, didn't it? Sorry. And of course, Super Goes and Ghosts is a big fan of the knockback. I don't know if it's like as exaggerated as this here game's, but fuck, it's brutal anyway. I've beaten Super Ghosts and Ghosts, but I've never beaten Ghosts and Goblins. I think it's considerably harder. Like Super Ghosts and Ghosts just seems to be easy by comparison. Not that it's easy. Oh, you absolute fuck. What a fucker. Oh, you shit. Let's just get past you. See, that's kind of what I'm wanting them to do. Just, you know, fly to the right height. Oh no! I sold the 2017 with all the other stuff. It's a classic, I'm sorry yours doesn't work. Do you have one of the SNES minis? That would do the job, maybe. Look at this. Follow me in here. Come on. Give us a fucking chance, precious. Oh. Well, I believe that's what you'd call shit. I'm not going to be able to do this, I don't think, unless I get really, really, really lucky. Cheers, Andrew, thank you. Kid Dracula actually gets surprisingly hard, from what I've seen from Game Center CX. Fuck. Why am I running into them? Well, Kid Dracula's beginning to look a lot more attractive again. Oh, the Super NTs are, like, really expensive, are they not? Oh, no, don't look at chat, look at the fucking screen or you'll get hit by crows, you dipshit. Well, I think we can safely say this is a failed run through this level again. Whoa. Oh, you wee fuck. Oh, well, Medusa heads. Sneaky wee buggers. Isn't it really weird that Medusa's the second boss, yet there's tons of her head flying around? I think I probably said this when playing Symphony of the Night, but still. But yeah, Andrea, have you ever watched Game Center CX? It's like a weird show where, well, it's not weird, it's a Japanese show, I suppose. Actually, maybe that's for some people enough to say it's going to be weird. But yeah, he has to play through like a game usually in a single like 12-hour sitting. They try and beat a game most of the time. Some games are stretched out to a couple of sessions, but yeah, the idea is that he gets bare minimal assistance and he just has to like go into a game fresh and beat it. And he's like a guy in his 30s and now he's in his 40s just playing like brutally hard games. I just realized my timer's going down. Anyway, he tried to beat Kid Dracula and couldn't. He couldn't beat it, so he can be really shockingly shit at some games, yet at the same time he beat Battletoads. He's beaten some other games just like, you know, like really early, like basic NES games where I'm like, okay, respect. Those are games that I would never force myself to finish, like some real unbelievably bad licensed Drek and other games, you know. Major examples of Kusuge, like just... Okay. Alright, well, being bounced... I was hoping that he would fuck off, yeah, if they... That was the closest chance I had. I think I've got it, yeah. The old Zelda 2 final boss approach. Where you just crouch in the corner and stab until it dies. I definitely won't be able to do that against the next boss. Yeah, that was really jammy. I'm not gonna even pretend to be proud of that. But I was in a pretty clutch situation, you gotta give me that. Hacks. I think it's... Oh, no. Unbelievable. Well, if there was ever a place to die, it's at the start of this fucking level. Oh, I just remembered what's coming up, and it's breaking my heart even thinking about it. I'm not in a good kind of... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I should probably actually just suicide now, but then I need practice at this level. Castlevania is all about getting practice. And I think I've just remembered something, that if I whip those candles in the right order, I get the whip and into the lake. What by... You know, well... There we go. There was a whip upgrade there. Is this gonna be... Now, there's quite a few parts in this here game where things just infinitely respawn. And I got the bat to come from that direction this time, so that's good. Merman. This tune takes a wee while to get going, doesn't it? And now it's picked up the pace. Oh, you absolute thunder cunt! You see, that's what happens when you play poorly. I can't even hit the candle now. Holy fucking shit. This isn't the first time I've ever played Castlevania. I should really claim it is. I wonder if you would start to believe me now. That was poorly timed. I'm definitely not playing well enough to have jumped for that candle on the moving platform. That was foolish. I'll admit that was a fluke. Oh, yeah. And you gotta duck there. Jump here, avoid fucking bat. Da, 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 da. God, I hate this area. This area is traumatic. This is like me trying to beat Ninja Gaiden on the NES. And trust me trying to beat Ninja Gaiden on the NES is... It was a fucking shambles. That was a game that, like... I think it was 20 years literally after I had originally got the game that I finally beat Ninja Gaiden on the NES, or Shadow Warriors as my copy was called. Man. That last level gauntlet in Ninja Gaiden is just the fucking worst. Beat Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh, you absolute fucking dumb fuck. Holy shit. The one thing you're trying to do in this goddamn level and you fuck it up. And you're supposed to know what I mean. I'm sure. If you've played this before, you know the big mistake I just made there now, given who I'm going up against next. That was called idiocy. I was just getting a bit of a Castlevania rhythm, like, I mean... Those there guys, the flea man didn't even get me. The flea man didn't get me, and there I am fucking it up in that situation, like, that's so annoying. This is the worst. Without basically any weapon. Why he has... Oh, you wee dick rash! Oh, I hate that little Igor. Or the flea man enemy in general, but I was holding my own against the flea man, but the invincible flea man against Frankenstein's just the pits. Also the pits is having a short whip against those there bone skeletons, as you've seen. So it just makes them entirely too unpredictable. Ew. Well, bat shit is a compliment, isn't it? Or it's like an ingredient anyway. Is it not like guana? It's supposed to be like... I think it's something like that anyway. Sorry, I just seen your comment about the ground bat being a compliment. Right. Oh, you wee fuck. You wee fucking fuck. Pardon my language, but... the games make me swear more than Castlevania games. Yes, they do, of course. They're Souls games. Still glad I got through Sekiro in the end. Well, R.I.P. run. Fuck my life. Well, that's another failed effort. Hey, yep. Whoopee. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, the low jump! The low jump! How could anyone have predicted the low jump? Ah, failure. Trying to beat this with the short whip's just the pits, and trust me, throwing the daggers just like I may as well be breathing at it. I forgot about the meat last time, didn't I? Yep. Well, I guess I'm getting sort of practice in. Except on this go where I'm just... Axe is better? Sort of? Sort of? I don't sound convinced, but... it's definitely better. Because at least it's got the arc. Oh, he says that he gets hit. If I can make that happen again though, that would be good. The axe would be beneficial. Well, why did I do that? Why did I even risk that? That was foolish. Give me holy water. Well, that was stupid. Nearly threw myself to my death there. Oh, you fucking wee bastard. See that? See how sneaky this game is? There's always that fear that the fishman's just gonna land right on top of you too. Daddy. Now, one of the things I need to be wary of is the flea men can randomly drop sub-weapons here. And, oh well, that could be RIP run again. Please don't drop a sub-weapon. Please don't drop a sub-weapon. Oh, why did I fucking do that? Good recovery. Whew. You know, I nearly jumped at it too. Oh, mistimed that. And lost the sub-weapon? Come on. Well, that's a bit shitty. You've seen that, right? Sub-weapon multiplier should have been mine there. Right. Please don't fuck this up. Oh. That's not the position I wanted that to be in. Ignore that, and I just take an unnecessary hit that I really don't need to take against. You fucking wee bastard. Well, it could be Rip Run again, you know. That's the problem here. And I'm fucking it up. Yep. You seen what I was going for there? Fuck's sake. Wretched bastard, though. If I hadn't fucked up that really... And... there we go again. But if I hadn't have screwed up so fucking badly against that there bone skeleton there, like, that fight would have been in the bag, as you can see. Like, honestly, that's one of the main tactics for this game, is get the weapon that you can spam against the boss best, because, like, trying to do this here without a sub-weapon, it's really hard. You know, it's really hard. That's why it's its own, like, speedrun category, essentially. And that's a hit that didn't need to take. But hey, why not just sit in the corner and mash to death? Actually, you know what? I probably could have really easily done that there if I thought about it, but... not a corner mash. Less corner mash, more monster mash. I'm sure you can see what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hit Igor with the odd wee, or the flea man, the invincible flea man. Hit him with the odd hit, keep him frozen, and then during that time be wailing on Frankenstein's monster. But, well, you've seen how well it's going for me. Especially with... Just leave me alone. Why don't you leave me alone, Igor? Gotta remember. Oh. And that was an unnecessary hit. 2 unnecessary hits. So not even going to be going in with full energy. Especially if I screw up against the next skeleton monster. You can see that, like, sometimes a single hit just completely drains my confidence. I hate those guys so much. They really like to fake you out with their shots sometimes. Right. It takes a special enemy to be worse than the Medusa heads, doesn't it? Like, they managed to, like, even make the... Well, I don't know. I was about to make a ridiculous statement. I was about to say the Medusa heads are actually worse than the birds in Ninja Gaiden, but that's silly. That's a silly statement. The birds in Ninja Gaiden are literally one of the worst things ever to happen. Although not the worst thing to ever happen in a video game. That would be in Holy Diver. It's got literally probably the worst enemy I've ever, like, encountered in a video game, because you're in a section which is essentially just pillars over a bottomless pit, trying to beat these here weird demon face things that essentially all they all take like about 8 hits with, like, unless you've got this really strong spell and you only have limited spell casts, yay. Anyway, yeah, so in between all this here, you've got this here weird, like, kind of grape thing, this pulsating grape that essentially flies around the room, is completely invincible, and sometimes it can just leave the screen, and when that happens, it seems really fortunate, right? But most of the time that doesn't happen. Most of the time it's homing in on you, and a single hit is knocking you straight into a pit because the game's got knocked back like Castlevania. Oh, I really wasn't paying enough attention there. That could have went fatally, much like that, you know. Oh, you're fucked now. This is what happens when you don't pay attention in Castlevania. Everything kills you. Like... leave me alone. Oh, right. Right at the invincibility. Anyway, this is going to be another field effort. Can you tell? Let's see here. You know what? I'm going to make a confession here. I don't think I've ever seen Christopher Lee be Frankenstein. This monster. I don't think I ever have. And I don't think I've seen the like classic one since I was literally like a child. That's something I should probably really like, you know, bring back into my life at some stage. I don't know why it's never happened. It's not been that it didn't appeal. Right, let's... Oh, that was really stupid. And now you're... Now I'm fucked. Now you're fucked. And I missed the triple multiplier. Ooh. Well... This might be a good idea. Pretend I can speak. This might be a good time to bow out on this here. If you're watching, because I've got a bad feeling. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. Frankie. Frankie goes to Hollywood. Yes! Fuck you! Fuck you, you fuck! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Pardon my language, but I am so glad to see you fucking die, you bastard. That is a good idea. Yeah, you know what? I do have a hammer box set, but it doesn't actually have... I don't think it does anyway. What do you call it one? A Frankenstein one on it. Guess he just looked at the chat instead of looking at the game. That would be me. Curse of Frankenstein. Huh. I'll check to make sure it's not in that box. If it is, that would be handy. So, is this the hardest stage in the game? It's got the hardest boss in the game. Right, well, I just fucked that up unbelievably. Pay attention to the game. Pro tip. Because if you don't pay attention to Castlevania, you're dead. As I just proved. But this is like, this level sucks. It's like, really good. Like, you know, it's making sure you know how to play the game, you know, like, it's kind of like a Souls game in that regard. Well, Souls is kind of like a Castlevania game in that regard, but yeah, it's just brutal, this stage, man. It's evil. It's almost evil. It's nothing like enemies just constantly throwing bones about the screen. You know, especially when you've got literally no maneuverability whatsoever as a Belmont. Simon Belmont does not care for swift movements. He has thick that slow and steady geriatric kind of pace. That's what the Belmonts are all about. You want agility? Alucard's your man. And there's weird, infinitely respawning skeletons. Be needing that. There we go. I also needed that. Of course, this is where it starts to get really hard. No, hang on. Yeah, this is tough, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, the axe armors are always really tough, but, it's the corridor of doom that we've not even got to yet, and there's my first hit. He's just scrolled off screen, okay. I don't think you can scroll this guy off screen, can you? He's certainly gonna make it as impossible to do as he can anyway. Oh yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can I tricksy him into it, do you think? Look at that enemy design there. Look what it's thick. Like, the game's just daring you to walk into your doom, you know? It's sick. And, you know, he only takes 8 whip hits. Whip hit good. No. There's probably like an optimal distance I can do this from, right? Sweet mother of God. Come on. Seriously? How many seconds was that? Oh! No. No. You're falling for that one. I have to give respect to people who can speedrun this one. Seriously. Oh man. Do you want to walk over here, please? Yeah, thank you. I also got that whole thing where I have to be really, like, wary of candles. Was that wall meat the only wall meat? I'm beginning to think it was, you know? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good either. Look at this. Like, I mean, look at that. He's not even giving you a chance. I forgot I should be tackling him like the bone skeletons, just treating him like he's mobile. He's either going to shoot high or low, and I have to take advantage of... Well, not take advantage, I just have to be quick on the draw, otherwise I'm just going to run out of time. Oh, that's good. I don't think I'm beating this time around, anyway. Suppose that shouldn't surprise anybody, huh? Oh, Jesus fucking wept. 1, 2... Red skeleton, and... Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that. Oh, that was bad. Phew. Still likely to die here. This is the corridor from hell! I just ate that in the face because I was... yeah, I'm dead. Poor effort. That was exactly the position I wanted to be in, and yet... I screwed it up. Oh, give me the double power up for my no sub weapon, please. Thank you, sir. I'll take 10. This is essentially, from this point onwards, like, incredibly hard with what's just happened. I've done this, like, once or twice before, but it's so hard to do. Like, just using, like, the cross is one of the best sub-weapons in the game, yet, against death. Like, literally against death. You know. And look at that, it's trying to punish me in that way. Ooh, that could actually prove. Fucker. Huh. Yeah. Oh, he threw a fucking low on the bastard. And hit bite. That's me dead. There is literally no way I am beating Dracula with this little health. Not Dracula. God, death. Death. This ain't happening. Just, you should already know that. Just not happening. And that's it. There you go. That's what happens. Why did I get the double? That's really consistently giving me the double there for some reason. Very strange. Why are you over here? What the fuck are you doing over here? Oh, he came back. You could never beat this. Yeah, to be fair, you just about everybody who's played this game. He's ridiculous, you know? Oh, oh man. Oh man, Rag Gravity? Jesus. Oh. I can't say anything good about Rag Gravity. I got that there for a birthday one year. I chose it and I hated it so much in the end. Like, I really tried to play it and love it, you know? Like, I got quite far into the game as well. Like, I could get to the last planet. Like, I just didn't know how to get through that final maze, man. Do you remember the level that's upside down? I mean, there's an upside down level. That's just taking a piss. And... oh, the music? Like, do you know the theme, the Rag Gravity? It's like... every level of the game, it's actually maddening. Holy shit, Rag Gravity. The best thing about Rag Gravity was the fact that he had good animation twiddling his thumbs. That was probably the best thing about the entire fucking game. But that was a maddening endeavor of a game. Like, that's probably one where I should let's just die. This is a pointless pointless endeavor right now. Even getting hit once is a pointless endeavor there. Let's try that again. Oh shit! Gangs of fleamans! Holy crap, rat gravity. Oh. I shouldn't even think about that game. That, again, potentially good idea to suicide right now. Yeah, I think that's for the best. Andrew, you ever play, I've gotta ask, did you ever play Rad Gravity? Like... There was like a nightmarish bit, like I think it was only like 2 levels into the game, which was already quite difficult because it was like sort of an adventure game, but not like an adventure game in the sense of like Maniac Mansion or something like that, but it was still, you know, you had to like go between different levels and get different items, and like certain levels you wouldn't be able to fully clear out until you got all of your like all the different items from different areas. Now you wouldn't like necessarily have to like revisit every level with every single sub item, but there was a bit of like backtracking levels. But like there was one level, maybe it was even the first level in the game, but your robot got kidnapped, right? Your like little robot buddy, and yeah, so he gets kidnapped, and well, if you didn't like turn off the machine in time, he like got turned into this invincible killing robot instead. And I just remember like finding that really like disturbing at the time. I don't know why, because like I've probably seen way more disturbing shit in films at that point, but for some reason that really PTSD from it. Yeah, there's just something kind of traumatic about like having the like your little robot buddy literally turn into a completely invincible killing machine, and yeah, see when that happened, like you couldn't kill it, that was like you just had to die. Well, there was like weird dirgy music as well, just like I've already complained about the theme, but like I remember like even like on the password entry screen, it was just this here horrible dirging drone sound. It was terrible, and when you died, it was kind of a wee bit like the way you die in Zelda 2, just with like the screen kind of like just turns black, well, your character kind of turns black, and some of the background elements do as well. It was, oh. It certainly was a game. There you go. Do you know, I actually couldn't beat Mega Man 2 as a kid. I always found it too hard. It wasn't until like, probably not until like I was in my early 20s that I finally beat Mega Man 2, and I still find it quite tough. In fact, even though they don't play remotely similar, probably the closest thing I can imagine to modern versions of the challenge I faced in the Mega Man games on NES is probably Devil May Cry. They're games that I find remarkably challenging, like, in comparison to some other people. Like, I find, like, Devil May Cry 1 and 3 much harder than Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2, like the, you know, the modern Ninja Gaidens, that is. Come on, through your fucking axe, buddy. There we go. Right, fuck you. Ah, man. Dirge is a very... oh, thank you. You know what I mean. It's... oh, man. See the skeleton. I really hope he starts to play ball. I'm getting tired. Whew. Still could die quite easily here. Just need to not fuck up these next rooms. So that usually means I'm about to instantly fuck it up, right? Hey, Sheeta. Please don't start to sit on me right now, girl. Yeah, like... Oh, thank God I didn't get that. Phew. I don't know, I should probably be avoiding the bags of money at this stage, I'm just thinking, because I actually probably don't really want to get about, like, an extra life right now. That's probably the worst thing that can happen right now. But these heads, why are you in my life? Yeah. This is like trying to deceive me into thinking that the... Jesus, I just jumped into the fucking axe. There you go. Totally fucked it up there. That was actually the home stretch and I fucked it up. God damn it. And now I may as well just be dying really quickly. Because it's very unlikely that I beat him with the cross. Probably just wasting our time. Wasting the game's time. Better play it safe, you know. See, the boomerang crosses are handy here, but like, aside from that... Oh god, I just got an extra life. And jump into the action, that'll help. That's a brilliant idea. I don't know, like, you guys ever struggle with the Mega Man games, or Devil May Cry, for instance? I don't know why I find, like... I find Devil May Cry so difficult, I don't know, there's something about it that I just... The only one that I didn't find difficult was, of course, the easy one, Devil May Cry 2, which also is shit. Why am I even bothering death? Like, I shouldn't embarrass myself by even showing up here. You see, I'm just wasting his time. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there, and I just got hit, I've just noticed. So, let's just speed that process along. Hi there. 1, 2, whip. 1, 2, oh, what am I even... Oh, I can't. There we go. Well, I just realised I have to do this with the bone whip, and that means even more hits. Oh yeah, just fuck that. Never mind. 2 hits, may as well be dead. Because then I'm not getting a full stake recovery, and that just means attempting death is literally pointless. You need full health if you've got the cross boomerangs. You need full health and a little luck. You fucking bony motherfucker. Fuck you. Seriously? You bony old bastard. Yeah. Well, it means death's got more work. But then, you've seen, you know... You've seen how little that really means in the face of death in this game. If you've got crosses, doesn't matter how many extra lives you've got unless you become like essentially blessed by the RNG. And not only do you need to be blessed by RNG, but you need to be blessed with full health. And still to kind of get lucky. Right. I could get him to walk. You wee fuck stain. I'm timing that too poorly. And Well, that was a damage boost at least. Can't claim I meant to do it or anything, but it was a damage boost all the same. And you see speedrunners actually deliberately do that damage boost because they never intend to get hit here. And instead, they deliberately take a hit there just so they can speed up going up the stairs. Like, I mean, that's craziness, isn't it? But yeah, Death should be pissed off if you get an extra life, but it ultimately means very little in the face of him. That would be handy. Oh, come on! I was there for like 2 seconds. Oh, good. An axe. Well, timing this is awkward. Come on! Thank you. These tricky Castlevania stairs. Do you know in Snatcher on the Mega Drive they actually make a reference to suicide rates going up in Japan in the year that Castlevania was released? That's not even a joke. Well, it's a joke in the game, but, you know, it's not a joke that it's in the game. Right. That worked out well. No, don't go up the goddamn stairs. Right, you over here. Thank you. Oh, I got that axe armor up here, don't I? Oh yay, axe armor. It's cute that you can unlock his armor in Symphony. Oh boy, it's up 2 AM. Jesus. Ah, you bastard shit rag. I'm really hoping I do, but it's all about that corridor before death. If I can just... It's the Medusas that are putting me down. The axe armors are actually gonna be alright themselves because I've got the holy water. And then death won't be bad if I get to him. But the problem is, unfortunately, literally, the Medusa heads, they're what's fucking me up every single time. And that's, you see, there I go, I fuck it up already. They're just so fucking annoying. Oh, please give. Right, well, this is probably it for me. Unless I get really, like, lucky with, you know, an all-enemy thing cross. Jesus Christ, I'm being a fucking absolute idiot here. Ha ha ha. Fuck me, please just leave me alone. Okay. Do you know how much my hands are sweating right now? Hint, a lot. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I fucked it up! I fucked it up! That's a good time to call it an evening, isn't it? If you're watching, that is. Well, I'm gonna take this death here. I was hoping the urge to pee was gonna help me beat him that time, you know, as well. I just fucked up the timing. How did I fuck up that time there? That was weird. Oh well. R.I.P. How can I get that Medusa card or down better? Essentially I need to make a beeline to the left as soon as I can when I get in the room so I can get the holy water off so I can actually make an approach. Then it's about dodging the Medusa heads, get near that one, again, throw some holy water, run away like a card, and then... Oh, not an extra life. And not another mistimed throw. Oh yeah, I should have been trying to get sub-weapon there, and that's just fucked up this go as well. And I just walked into the head. That's just foolish. Oh, that's the pickup I really need, and I've missed. Only 8 hearts. Come on. I might as well be telling myself to give up at this stage, because getting less than half an energy bar as well. Only 1 sub-weapon pickup. That's death. And only 8 boomerangs, when I would like pretty much need to be spamming the screen with them entirely at this stage. Yep. Oh, I'm still alive, I forgot. Well, that could have went better. You know, paying attention would have been a good idea again. Let's just speed that along. Yeah, get good, exactly. I'm not even taking that as an insult. Oh, fuck. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Well, Darby's the fuck up there. I didn't even notice his axe rebound in there. Pay more attention. See me after class. Get good scrub. No. Well. That was a shit play. I really need to pee. I should really stop the pee right now. But I also really want to beat Castlevania. I could stop the pee and then come back and play more Castlevania. But... no, what the fuck were you thinking? Right, let's take a death. That's a waste of energy. Come on. When I want you to kill me, you can't be arsed, really? Come on, that's so typical of Castlevania. Seriously, guys. No worries, man. Well, I'll hopefully beat it. And I'll hopefully be playing a little more Castlevania tomorrow as well. Because I'm not going to get the chance to rehearse before the gigs at the end of the week, so I'm gonna binge a little Castlevania to try and take my mind off the fact that my voice is giving me grief. I probably shouldn't be talking as much, bearing that in mind, but hey. Cheers man, thank you. And cheers for watching. Oh shit. Shit. Come on. I should have really gotten weapon multiplier by now. That's strange. Well, there it is. Right where I want to get my steak. Or whatever that meat's supposed to be. Let's see. Pay attention again, because don't... Right, there we go. I was lucky. Let's try and be confident. Ah, you fucking unbelievable bastard. That was so cheap. Come on. That was so shit. This probably makes that last corridor impossible for me now, because I'm potentially gonna take another hit on the way there. Like before I can get to the Medusas, and I really wanted to have full health for the Medusa head corridor, as you've seen why. It's just too much of a gauntlet. Why do I always go up for this item? Yeah, I'm self-taught. I wouldn't even really call it a good training at all, so I really should go to a vocal coach. Like, I've been talking about doing it for years, you know, but just never really have done it. And it's also the fact that, to be honest, like, we usually only ever like do like, you know, 1 or 2 gigs in a row, so 3 in a row was quite uncommon. And I also had an ulcer under my tongue at the time, which is still sort of there. I've currently got a blister on my tongue. I don't know how I managed that one, and sounds like I'm making excuses, doesn't it? And there's the fact that I'm still trying to give up smoking, which is never going to help it. I wish I'd never taken it up. And, oh yeah, chuck on top of that, just being a ridiculous stressor at the best of times, you know. And fucking talking too much. Fuck you. Oh, no you don't. That could have went a lot better. Oh, I really thought that would have been him done in there. That's not the one-up I wanted, but it's the one-up I deserve. Oh, fuck me. What am I even talking about anymore? Oh, why am I letting Medusa head base death fly towards me. Oh boy. Here we are. Certain death though. That's pretty much the way to beat death. The cheap way, honestly. It's like beating the armored spider in Demon's Souls. Just spam your arrow down that fucking corridor. Don't even show a hint of remorse. You think the game's... you're being cheap, the game's gonna be cheap to you too. Oh hey, thanks for the ad. Back. Sorry about all the embarrassing goth photos and cat photos. Right, I'm gonna pause very quickly and get to the bathroom here before I attempt this shitstorm of a level. Sorry about the pause. So when I was up there, I was thinking about another really brutally hard NES game that I also have never went back to finish, which I really liked as a kid. I loved its music, but I was, well, complete shit at it, and that was Batman. And Batman's a brilliant NES game, but man, like I think I could only ever get 4 levels in. As a kid, I think I always got to the bit where you like fought these weird kind of, it was like a boss that was just like these boxes that went around the room, and again, that's kind of like Ninja the Turtles game on the NES, in the fact that it was like, well, here's Batman, there's a Joker boss, and aside from the intro and that, like, this game feels like it's nothing to do with Batman. That was really stupid there, congratulations. Like literally, there were just really fucking weird enemies and bosses in Batman on the NES. Like, how do you even describe them? But it was a great game. I should really go back and try and beat that one. You ever play it yourself? That was really stupid. Did you see how shit that was? Good grief. Wow. This may look hopeless, by the way, but if I get past this part, the rest of the level ain't so bad, except for the really horrible bits. Oh dear. Most of this level is ridiculous. You bastard! And I just fucked that up by freezing him there. Hey, yeah, how's it going? No, I don't think you really want to be there, do you? Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough hearts for the sub-weapon. Oh. Oh, goody. That was nearly it too. You had a game.com? Wow. I have never actually played on a game.com or seen one in the flesh. The only thing I've ever seen running on a game.com, I went on to YouTube to see what Resident Evil was like on the games.com or game.com. I had to see what Resident Evil 2 was like on it. That was bizarre. It's just the strangest idea for anything I've ever seen, I think, the Resident Evil on the game.com. Oh god. It's like, it's not even Resident Evil 1, which they decided not even... Do you remember when they were going to port Resident Evil 1 to Game Boy Color? And, yeah, it kind of looked a wee bit like, yeah. So they ended up making Resident Evil Gaiden instead, which was also, well, interesting. Anyway, the whole point of that stupid story was, Game.com version of Resident Evil 2. It's just like, why? Like, who thought that was a good idea? What kind of craziness? You know, it's such a bizarre thing. Well, like, so let's see, you had the Batman and Robin game and it was bad. Was there anything good on the game.com? Like, that's a question. That was a really stupid hit I took there. That was the most impressively shit death so far, I think, of the run. And there's been impressively shit deaths this run. Nothing good on it at all. Oh man. That was a shit hit as well. I wasn't paying attention and bird just walked straight into a bird flying into me. Clever. This bit's ridiculous, by the way. Is that my only sub-weapon so far? Whoa. Oh, come on. Like, look at that. Look at this game. That's the game just saying, fuck you. Oh! Pay attention. Oh, fuck. Well. Come on, guy. Yeah, if I immediately turn right there, they don't spawn, and that's what I was supposed to do. Like this game, seriously. I love it, but it's obnoxious as fuck. Oh, come on. Aw, I should have waited for them to actually start crawling through the fucking roof of the level. That's probably the only way to make this really bearable, this section, because otherwise it's just ridiculous. Like so. Oh! That's possibly death? Yeah, the enemies... Oh, I walked off the edge. That was clever. And now I'm back here. So... back the old lady left being on my side. So, in 2006, Motherboard stated that Games.com was perhaps one of the worst consoles of all time. Damn. The worst console I've ever owned, let me see. Probably the Virtual Boy. Like, I did get one off eBay, I think it was in 2003, and I sold it in 2007. I did actually beat a couple of games on it. No, hang on a minute. I only ever had 2 games on the Virtua Boy, so I'm a liar. I only ever had Telero Boxer and the tennis game. And the tennis game, there was no way to beat it technically. Like, there was no real tournament mode. Telero Boxer was tough as balls. Like, it was like punch out and steroids. And not only that there, but to fight its secret final boss, you had to defeat it without basically losing to a single enemy, so that was unusual, trying to learn how to do that there. You essentially just had to get so good at the game, which, much like my playing right now, wasn't always the case. I did manage to beat the cat one time though. I got to it and beat the cat, and I was very proud of myself. But calorie blocks are really hard. Virtua Boy, terrible. It's sure is something. Like, I mean, there's literally no point commenting on the Virtua Boy because I can guarantee you already know all the bad shit about it, right? And at the same time, it's unfortunately as bad as it's made out to be. Like, a couple of good games, but they're not made good by being on the Virtua Boy. There's just nothing to redeem the actual piece of hardware itself. Ah, I should have jumped earlier. Okay. You know what? Arnie is still the best thing about that film. Playing Mr. Freeze. Like, he is the highlight of the entire film. I'm playing so poorly, man. I'm sorry you're having to watch this bad playing. All I need to do is get past this part. That bridge is total bullshit. But it's not really that bad, you know. Ah, I just missed my whip power up. That's incredibly bad news. Listen to that music, man. There's a dagger. And there's an unnecessary hit. These motherfucking flea men. Those fucking birds. My ridiculously bad playing. Got him. Lure a skeleton over, bash him, jump over. That's what I need to be doing here. And I instead take a hit from skeleton. And that's death. I'm doing this, by the way, tonight. You know, I won my cousin a Game Gear in like a sports magazine, and he never even got a game for the Game Gear, and he sold it. And I remember being really upset that because I had won like the competition, it was like a spot the ball thing. I had drawn on the page, he randomly entered, won, so technically he won it, even though I technically won it too. That was foolish. That could have been me there now. Through the level alright, but no. Ah, I've done the right trick there. I lured him. Oh no, I didn't mean to trigger the sub-weapon. You fool of a took. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Look at this wee skeleton bastard. That's just... Holy shit! What just happened? What? 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 Frame? What? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Can you believe this? Holy shit! Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh god. I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. I'm just saving a replay that, just see what it actually... Can you believe that? What actually happened? That is an incredibly disappointing end. Oh well, that's a horrific sign, so I guess I hit reset. Unbelievable. 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 Oh, I'm so disappointed. After fighting my way to the end there. Well, I guess I can hope they patch the emulation. That's unexpected. Go Konami, huh? Like, to be honest, I thought the lag on level 2 with the Medusa heads was bad, but that's something else. I didn't do that right. Something like that. If I can do this right. There we go. Speed tech. Well, at least I shoot off one kill maneuver before calling in the night. That's still... I'm sorry to be so dramatic, but I'm pretty disappointed that that just happened. I thought I was going to get us to the end there. After going through that ordeal of death, you know, this seems like a crying shame. Well, I've got a brilliant idea now, which is going to be... I'm doing so poorly against this loser. I think I'll be hitting save after every level then. I hadn't actually hit L2 up until that point, when the game completely glitched out there. Suppose we can look at the display settings. 4:3 scan lines, pixel perfect scan lines, and stretched. Let's see what it's like with the scan lines. Oh yeah, that's like actually playing on the NES. Well, basically, where I was there, do you know on the screen where they were dropping the Birdmen, the birds were dropping the Flea Men. At that point, that was essentially the second to last room before the game gives you a permanent checkpoint before Dracula. You essentially come up that staircase, and then there's a room with no enemies, literally no enemies in it. You go through that door, and then it's a checkpoint, and you're on the stairs up to Dracula. And to be honest, while Dracula is hard, there was no way I wasn't going to beat him. Like, it probably would have taken me quite a few times, but I definitely was going to beat him this evening. And it's really dismaying because on the first form of Dracula, it's essentially just getting the pattern down, you know? I can't remember what you do here to trigger the treasure chest. It's like... That's a good thing I jumped there, actually, otherwise he would have knocked me clean into the pit. She. Different heads for she's, I guess. But sorry, Andrew, I don't actually know the stage number that I was on, but yeah, that was pretty much it in the bag. Let's not fuck up there. Oh, it's a really badly timed jump. I'm not sure I'm going to play through Simon's Quest on this, by the way. It's just... well, it's Simon's Quest, right? You were... thank you for looking for me. So, 17. That's quite the, quite a step backwards here then, huh? Some shockingly poor luck on my part. How did I trigger that? Yeah, I knew you could trigger that bat. Hey! Bone skeleton just disappeared. Okay. Oh, did I really just do that? Go ahead. Oh, come on. Already got the wall meat. It's remarkable how they always give you the, Medusa. If only all the bosses were like you. Well, this is what I'm reduced to. Hitting save just in case the game completely wigs out again. Oh, sorry, it's saved. Oh, god damn it. Wedged in. Well, this is a pure start to a tough level. Perhaps this is my body telling me give up now. Maybe this is more of a tomorrow morning kind of thing, cause I'm kind of exhausted. Oh shit. Huh. Well, nice treasure chest at least. Yeah, I think you're right. I should have really called it a night right as that glitch happened, you know. That seemed to be the game's way of telling me to give up. I'll let the next death decide it. You bastards. Oh, got the skeleton at least. No, if I'm right, this is the... No, it's not the place I'm thinking of, is it? This is the birds. Fucking birds. Ah, please. Oh, fucking pits. Goddamn pits. Why did I swing the whip there? I feel I just got through that room with pig ignorance in the end, you know. Pig ignorance won't save me now. Oh, still alive somehow. There we go, all's right in the world. Now, when I said next death, I obviously meant next continue, right? Does that sound plausible? Just one simple mistiming like that, and that's me ruined. I'm glad you agree. There you go. Stupid. And when you know it's when I'm actually taking on the birds alright that... When I was taking on the birds alright, that's when I started to fuck up against the mere bone skeleton dudes. Like, seriously, no other whip power-up at this stage is just cruel. Like, I really should have got a whip power-up by there. Like, more than the default one, but it looks like there is no other opportunities, is there? Unless the enemy just happens to randomly drop one, huh? You little bastard. Come on, fuck features. Seriously? Well, and this is the absolute pit of my playing then. Well, let's waste this last life. Come on, you bird. Well, yeah. I must have been playing a whole lot better earlier. Wow. My bonehead died from a single hit there. I don't know why. But yeah, this is over, because, you know, you've seen what happened to the plan there. Let's call it a night. Well, let's get all the classics. You know, I don't think I've actually played through of all of Castlevania Adventure. Or Belmont's Revenge. Bloodlines is great. It's also really hard. And Castlevania 4, wow. I'm sure I don't need to say anything about that there. The lovely art and all that business. Anyway, cheers for watching, man. I will have to come back to this here tomorrow. And I will make sure Dracula stays dead in the original Castlevania. And then I'm not sure what one I'll play next, because, like I said, I really don't know if I can see myself playing through I don't know if I can honestly see myself playing through Castlevania on or Simon's Quest. It's just so poor. Like, it should be good, like a Zelda 2 style Castlevania game. Yeah, you're technically supposed to be Alucard in this one. Can't run? I just realised this is a jaunty remix of the theme from Castlevania 3. I don't think you can jump and grab ladders. Huh. I think you got sub-weapons in this game if I remember right from watching Game Center CX. Can't crawl, can't slide. I can't even button mash in this. The jump's a little weird. Not exactly the jump controls I was expecting. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of weird to jump in this. It's hard to describe. Oh, you son of a fuck. Well, if ever there was a sign to stop playing. Oh my god, I didn't want you to save. Anyway. Definitely a good time to call it a night. I will be back to this tomorrow at some point. Cheers for watching, man. Thanks.